We're gonna try this again. I'm using my headphones this time, wireless. Let me know if y'all can hear. Cause I came on the last two times. You guys say you couldn't hear. If not, I'll probably have to wait till I get back to my hotel. So as you come in, give me a thumbs up. Oh, there we go. Gary Wallace say they can hear now. Yeah, all good. Man, finally. So I'm using my headphones now to wireless go in. I don't know what was going on earlier, but I'm glad you guys can at least hear me now. So anyway, the big thing is I'm just documenting my time. This is day one. This is my first day here. My first day. What did I do today? I did the radio earlier today. I was on 95.7 The Balls talking about me being here. Did some financial literacy stuff I probably upload on this channel earlier later. Then I just did a pre-production meeting for television here. So what we're gonna do is as we're doing our documentary, we're going to have like a little camera guy's going to come out and follow us to put on local television here, YouTube, Denver, all that other great stuff. So now I'm pretty much off for the rest of the night. I'm probably going to go back to my room. I got to iron a couple things, unpack a little bit of my luggage, iron some things. And then tomorrow's going to be off to the runnings with, I'm going to be at Berkshire on the expo floor. I'm knocking out a couple interviews, got a couple people I'm supposed to set up and meet, just ramble around there. Then I'm gonna be at Yahoo's event tomorrow night. Max B said boss moves. Won't say all that, but I'll be at Yahoo's U.S. and China forum tonight. It's my first time going there. They invited me there. I'll be on there, and then on Saturday, 12:45 Central Time, I'll be on Yahoo Finance. So y'all tune in for that. Check me out on Yahoo Finance. Of course, they reached out and they want to bring me on this year. Finally, Yahoo Finance, they have the exclusive coverage over Warren Buffett's meeting. They're the only people that's going to have the actual meeting of him and Charlie Munger. Buffett already sat down with them. So I'm extremely honored to be able to have them. Ask Buffett about Apple stock. Oh, it seems like he's doing pretty good. The stock I need to ask about is Heinz. Kraft Heinz. Kraft Heinz is the one that's struggling. That's the company that's struggling right now. Started in about a month or two ago. The company's down big time, but Apple is doing pretty good. So I actually didn't even know about Apple earnings. I was looking to buy my son some stock. Plus, he took divs away. Oh, dividends. That's what we're talking about, Max B. He took dividends away from who? So anyway, that's the way I look at it. But who did he take it away from, Max B? Dividends for Berkshire stock. One of his stocks cost $325,000 or $320,000. Oh yeah, he said he took away the dividends. And the reason why I looked at Heinz Ketchup, right? Heinz Ketchup was paying more money to dividends holders. They were paying more money. To me, it makes common sense. They're paying more out in dividends than they're making. How does that make sense? How does that make sense, right? You know, dividends to me are extra, but I don't want you to go broke paying me dividends, right? I don't want the company to go broke paying dividends. So how are you paying out more dividends? Gary Wallace, tell him to donate some stocks to your followers. Oh, that would be dope, right? That would be dope if he donated some stocks to my own follower. I definitely will, man. I'd be like, hey, Yahoo, man, I'll tell Buffett to donate some of these. I take Class B share. Yeah, one of his Class A is like 320,000. You got any exposure to gold and silver? Man, I was big on gold and silver. The only gold and silver I have right now is as a contrary to the market going up. I mean going down. As the market is going up, precious metals go down. But as the market goes down, precious metals go up. That's on the hedge. That's the only thing I use gold and silver for. When you look at gold over the long term, it's flat, 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 spike, flat, 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 spike. You know, so long term with that, no. But I look at it as a good hedge. It spiked 2008. It'll spike on the next market crash. It spiked in 2000. So I don't have time for the flash lines spike, whatever. So I'll just keep something like that. The only exposure I have to that is for a downturn in the economy, or whatnot or whatever. But as my portfolio grows And I was a Warren Buffett little, of course, I keep a bunch of gold, precious metals. But as of right now, having in a portfolio, not nothing long term, more tactical, something to hedge my portfolio on the next market crash. Because two places you can hide money is via precious metals and bonds. So when the next market crash comes, yeah, everything is going to go down, but bonds not going to get hurt as much as equities. And gold and silver usually they rise in value because people leave equities and they run to safe havens like precious metals. And since the demand is going up, since everybody trying to run to it, when supply stays the same and demand goes up, what happens to price? When supply stays the same, because we're not making any more gold that I know of, and demand goes up, what happens to the price? Supply stays the same and the demand start to go up. Travel with Aaron. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Travel with Aaron? I'm doing pretty good. I'm out here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm getting ready to go find me a steak somewhere, one of these Omaha steaks. I was just at earlier today. I was at Grot Steakhouse. I did an interview I just put up with the owner of Grot Steakhouse from like 2 years ago or something like that. But very cool guy, Gene Dunn. I always got to stop by Grot Steakhouse. You'll catch me bouncing in and out of there, hanging around the bar. Uh, yeah, Travel with Aaron. That's what I was talking about earlier before you came on. A little bit ago. Somebody asked about that in the chats. So, but yeah, this is day one for me. Tomorrow's gonna be the first day of Berkshire. So I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be up there with Yahoo. I'm gonna be up there with all of the good stuff. Create the Imaginable says millennials don't like mustard and ketchup from Kraft because it's seen as processed food, not organic. It's not in get. Oh, it's not Grey Poupon. I guess you're trying to say. Yeah, that's true. You're right. And that's with everything. You got to evolve yourself. Yeah, Grey Poupon. I feel that's what you're saying. But you got to evolve yourself. If you know everybody's going to go organic, that's what I'm going to ask tomorrow. I'm going to be interviewing the CEO of Dairy Queen. Tomorrow I'm going to be interviewing the CEO of Dairy Queen. And I'm going to ask him about that, about the organic foods. I got my notes written down somewhere. But hey, Dairy Queen, y'all got this fan food. Y'all got the burgers and fries and ice cream and stuff like that. What are you guys going to say about the people who are organic or the people who are vegan or the people who are whatever? So that's going to be my question for Dairy Queen CEO Troy Batter tomorrow. And, that's going to be one of them. But you're right. If the taste buds change, you got to change with it. Travel with Aaron. Yeah, Max B, I got stock in McDonald's. Well, my son does. So, I'm with it on that. I don't think it's going to stop. Travel with Aaron. The problem with gold is you need to have it and not in a certificate. Not a certificate problem is that gold might have 3, 4 owners. Having it personally is a safe is yours. This is the thing about it. Gold is a commodity. A commodity has value when somebody else is willing to pay more for it. Like right now, I can pull out a gold coin, right? It only has value if somebody else walks along and say, "Hey, Prince, I'm going to give you $20,000 for that gold coin." That's the only time it really has value if somebody else is willing to pay for it. If the apocalypse break out and you got a safe of gold in your house, if the economy goes to crap, the the most valuable commodity is going to be a gun. A gun is going to be the most valuable commodity. Because if you got all of this gold, and I know you got all this gold, and I got bigger guns than you do, guess what this person's going to do? That's if the apocalypse break out and people are running all over the place and there's martial law. Tesla, I'm not sold on Tesla long term. I've never been. Tesla to me, its revenue is not matching what they spending so much money in research and development for the future. I understand. Is there a national standard with organic with the government? It's not sure. Nah, I don't think it is. People just slap the word organic on stuff, and you know, I'm pretty sure it has a little criteria like if it was grown here or wasn't using GMO, it's organic. But I think that's a lot of marketing behind it too. People have peanut butter and do something special to it and be like, oh, organic. Have a smaller jar and charge you another $2 extra or whatever. But that's not me or there, whatnot. Obviously, I ain't the most healthiest. Need to get that. I'm trying to get it together. But who was asking me? That is a problem in my eyes. Yeah, if you got gold, people are like, oh, yeah, I got gold and I put it in my house just in case the world comes to an end. Well, who's gonna buy all that gold? Who's gonna buy that? Who's gonna be like, oh, you got all that gold? Let me buy it. You can't eat gold. I can't eat gold. I can't cover myself in gold. Land is going to be valuable, because land is valuable because you can grow on land. Food is going to be valuable. Regardless of what happens in the economy, people are going to eat. People are going to smoke. People are going to drink, right? People are going to live somewhere. So land will be valuable. Guns are going to be valuable immediately because whoever got the biggest gun makes the law, right? If you have no military or no enforcement from law enforcement, then whoever got the biggest guns is going to make the law. That's my outlook on it. Yeah, organic stuff. I understand it. What I mean by what I like about organic is when I make a smoothie, you know, I go in there and I may put bananas, strawberries, pineapples, um, kale or something like that, and blend it all together and drink it. And that's the most organic you're going to get. But when it comes down to the store, when it's like, oh, these are organic bananas and these are regular bananas, I'm like, come on. You know, I know I got vegan friends, I got vegetarian friends, I got all type of people that are on type of diets, and I got some friends that what's that diet called? Ask Atkins or Asking, where all you do is eat meat and butter. So that's crazy. You know, that's that's great. I mean, but some people I've seen so many people do all types of diets. I've seen so many people do so many different types of things or whatnot. So I'm not crazy about it, but I am health conscious to the part of I look at how I look at food is that the more you get to the ground, the better off. What do you mean by getting to the ground? Things that come from the ground, Um, yeah. What type of Coke you talking about, Max B? Coca-Cola? I'm on a food diet. He said, I'm on a food diet. I eat food. So I believe the closer you get to the ground, like things like vegetables come out of the ground, things like wheat and rice, things that come out of the ground. I think if you live off of the quote unquote, some people like to call, uh, yes, you know what? Coca-Cola is going to be there tomorrow too. I don't know who the CEO is. I got to figure out. But not everybody wants to talk to the media. Not everybody wants to talk to me. But we'll see. I go around, bump around, meet up with some of my old colleagues. Say hey. Meet up with some new people. We're gonna be doing local TV here. We did local radio here. We're gonna put a documentary together. We're gonna be bumping around with different people and see who shows up at Berkshire. So, oh, also, guess who's gonna be here? Who y'all just saw? Broncos legend Rod Smith, Broncos wide receiver legend, Denver Broncos for all you football fans. He was on the Super Bowl team, won 2 Super Bowls, so many Pro Bowls, stuff like that. He's in the Denver Broncos Ring of Fame. He's going to be here tomorrow. He's going to be on Yahoo, so that's cool. And then next month, y'all got to look out for me. Next month, it is happening. June 14th, next month, I'm going to release my third book, which is titled Wesley Learns About Insurance. In my Wesley Learns series, a children's book, the world's first children's book on insurance, featuring NFL Hall of Famer Terrell Davis. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. Stay on the lookout for that tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow, but next month. That's my big thing. I've been working on that thing for about a year now, back and forth. And shout out to Alpha One Tax and Wealth, Terrell Davis, NFL Hall of Fame, running back for the Denver Broncos. Appreciate him. We're gonna get this thing kicked off tomorrow. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna do it properly. So we appreciate that. So everybody, I am happy, for all of that. I have my ups and downs. I mean, man, I've had my ups and downs. You know, one week everything is going, one day everything is going perfect. Then I get an email that crashes everything. Then one day it's gonna be busy. When I get back to Denver, I have to do an interview. Well, not an interview. I got a media meeting with Fox Denver to talk about the book launch. They're interested in doing a story on the book launch. Just check it out. Y'all may see me on Fox. Denver, or whatever their local stations are there in Denver, doing a thing about the book launch because it's featuring NFL Hall of Famer Terrell Davis. So I'm doing Yahoo Finance this weekend, local radio here, local TV here. I'm out here working, y'all, working, working. You know, Omaha is pretty cool. Every time I come back, seeing old faces and Catching up with people is pretty awesome. Man, we making it happen. We uh, growing it. Me and my right hand man Chad, we had a nice little conversation. So he said grind and get that bag on the back end. You're right, Max B. That's how it got to be done. And you know what? What's the quickest way to change your whole situation? The quickest way to change your whole situation. I don't care. I know some of y'all call in sometimes. Y'all be from all over the world, from California to New York. Some of you guys are from good neighborhoods, not so good. The quickest way to change your neighborhood. The guy asked me that on my interview. Pay off debt and save. That's true. Guy just asked me that. He said, Prince, why do you come here every year? What does Buffett mean to you? Why do you come here every year? And my thing is this. I find out whoever is the best at something. And if they're the best at something that I want to do, I'm an investor. If this person is the best at something that I want to do, I'm going to seek them out. Warren Buffett is the best that ever done it. You know, one real quick. Trouble Aaron said, I'm in Tech Town right now on business. Hello, Bay Area. There we go. Bay Area. I need to get some food myself. Talk to you later. I just wanted to stop by and say hello. Enjoy yourself. All right, Trouble Aaron. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, my man. But think about it. Warren Buffett is the Michael Jordan of investing. He's the best at it. He's the best that ever done it. You know, so that's why I come here. I come out here because he is the best, and I want to see who the best is, and I want to listen to him. I want to see him. I want to hear him. I want to meet his team. I want to hear how they operate, and that's how I learn. That's what I do. I want to get around the best that ever done it. And that's if you was a basketball player and you had the opportunity to see Michael Jordan or to train with Michael Jordan, go do it. If you are a bodybuilder, you had a chance to go train with Ronnie Coleman or Philip Heath or what's who's the guy who just won last year? I can't think of his name, but you go find out who Mr. Olympia is or Arnold Schwarzenegger. You want to be an actor, you go find out who Robert De Niro or whatever, and they're the best that ever done it. And you're an upcoming actor. Go to Hollywood, go to LA. If you get the chance to be a Robert De Niro, be with them. Warren Buffett is 89 years old. I don't know how much longer he got. You know, I think I don't know if he got 5 more years, 10 more years, 20, 30 years. I don't know how much longer he got. You know, so he's 89 years old, and this is my third time getting a chance to see him, to learn from the best that ever done it. I think that's a great accomplishment. Me being a young investor coming up in the world, that's cool. So I'm definitely looking out for doing it. But yeah, that's been day one. Day one, we got the radio knocked out. We got the y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm a little bit of Snapchat, Facebooking. I'm documenting how I'm going. Oysters, what's a huge accomplishment? Oyster Ninja Pick PC. Keep it up, man. He's just a huge accomplishment. Yeah, this is year 3 for me. I've been here for 3 years. I was the first ever independent outlet they ever allowed to do a documentary. You can go see my documentary from 2017. You can see my documentary from 2018. I met Bill Gates here. I met so many other business people, athletes, CEOs of companies from here. So 2017, I did it. 2018, I did it. And 2019, I did it. And Yahoo is finally putting me on. So y'all come out there and support me. 12:45 Central Standard Time. Yahoo, they're live streaming the whole meeting. Y'all come over there on Yahoo, Burke Stream, and y'all, thank them for finally showing me some love. And they already, they're the biggest platform here. So I'm definitely honored to be on there for them to invite me on to talk about my books, to talk about the show. They want me to talk about this show. They want me to talk about everything. So, I'm honored to be here, blessed to be here. Love you guys. Appreciate it. I'm so happy to be here. Looking forward to the next week. Even though it gets hard, we're gonna get it done. He said I'm killing it. Oh, thanks, man. I'm trying my best out here, getting around the best and brightest minds in the world. Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger. If you talk about investing in finance, they are at the top. Every book that I've read in finance and investing, always go back to Warren Buffett. Always go back to Warren Buffett. Oh yeah, definitely, Max B. I'm gonna give y'all an inside look. And I can't do everything inside, just being 100% honest. It's a lot of people that I know at Berkshire. There's only a handful of people that work at Berkshire. They ask not to be their name to be mentioned. They don't want their name to be mentioned, and they don't want their name to be mentioned, and they don't want their name to be uh, brought up. You know, they don't want their name to be mentioned. They don't want their face to be shown. We taking pictures and stuff like that, but I understand that. So I honor their wishes, and I'm grateful they had the opportunity to come to see Buffett, to hear what he had to say, to meet his CEOs, to meet his people, and I'm taking y'all along with me. All right, so y'all keep on supporting. Y'all share this around, and I'm about to get up out of here and grab me something to eat, go back to my room, do some studying. I gotta iron my stuff up, take my clothes out, unpack a little bit, unwind for the night, talk to the wife and son, and that's gonna be it. So thank y'all out there for tuning in. Keep tuning in. Check this out. Um, it's gonna be a fun weekend. Oh, right now what I'm studying Berkshire's annual report. They sent me. They sent me an annual report, and I'm gonna be studying that tonight. The annual report of 2018. They made $247 billion in revenue last year. $247 billion in revenue. Man, a $250 billion in 2018 revenue. The largest holding company in the world. Yes, look that up. $247 billion in 2018 revenue. But they own Geico, they own Dairy Queen, they own Duracell battery, they own See's candy, they own Hanes, they own so much stuff here. So all those companies come here, hand sanitizer, shoes. So it's a lot going on. So, but that's what I'm going to be studying tonight, so I could be ready throughout the weekend. So when they ask me a question, we're gonna know what it is. All right, but I'm out of here. Peace. Omaha, I'm here. Check me out.